Hello everybody. I hope you will cover last session. We already covered the content of file and folder. A file. The concept of file system is modeled after filing cabinet commonly. What is a file? In computer there are two types of object, files and directory. I also told you underline this line. A file is the basic unit of secondary data storage on computer. Any data that can user wants to store will go in some file in the file system. The files are identified by their names, which are much easier for humans to remember. Absolute address known as the block numbers. Suppose I will type all my details in one file, and which now I will be give myself will be better. So when we store any data into the computer in the file, at that time we will give the name to that file accordingly. And again underline this line, a directory is nothing but a container that may contain files as well as others other directory known as subdirectory. Means a directory within another directory is called subdirectory. In figure 5.2 they already told a root directory, that means main directory, where they are creating D1 and D2. Also in root directory there are two files F1 and F2. In root directory there are two directory and two files. In D1 F1 and F3. In D2 F2 and F3. In this figure they are indicate blue color with F initial, F1, F2, F3 are the files, and the parent green color which show D1, D2, D3 and all subdirectories. The file system structure. This is the structure of a file system. The file system follows certain basic rules. Each file system has a single root directory that is the starting point of the file system. Underline this line. When we can save any file, that file will be stored in any particular root directory. A blank disk initially contains no file. When we enter any disk or pen drive, there will be no file. The initial blank file system structure is created by operation known as formatting disk. When we just right click and format it, it will be the clear the all contents in our file, in our disk or in our pen drive. Now next topic is file system of Linux operating system. This file system we already discussed about the Windows operating system. What is operating system? Operating system is a software which acts as an interface between user and computer. If you remember figure 5.1, we already discussed about figure 5.1. See, the kernel, the shell, user. We are user here, the kernel and the hardware. The device driver, which is the printer, scanner, speaker, monitor, keyboard. They kernel see all these contain utility. And shell, program Word, Excel, PowerPoint or any other program. In kernel, that is a one core part of operating system. So operating system is the interface between user and computer hardware. I hope you will better understand this figure. So now we will going to learn a new content, new topic, a file system of Linux operating system. Linux generally uses some version of extended file system ext2, ext3 or ext4, though several other are also available and in use. These are quite powerful and feature in rich file system. The extended file system is case sensitive. Therefore, capital and small letters are treated as a two different characters. Suppose in Linux operating system, you can give your file 1 in small character and file 1 in capital character. For Linux operating system, both names are contained as a different file. The concept of using extension part of file name so significant. File is its type is not mandatory and weekly use. USB flash disk and memory cards used with mobile phones usually come formatted with the FAT file system, but the former can be reformatted as NTFS to obtain benefit of performance and some security. The CD generally use the ISO 9660 file system, while DVD use the UDF file system. These different file systems have different characteristics. Now GUI and components of operating system. What is a GUI? I hope you will be remember. At the starting of this chapter, I was explaining you what is disk operating system and what is Windows operating system. Windows is a graphical user interface, while disk operating system is the only character-based black and white operating system. Now GUI, everything that comes with the operating system is theoretically changeable except the kernel. Whatever contains come hardware or software come with the operating system are theoretically changeable except the kernel. The kernel is the core part of the operating system. Nobody will change the kernel's coding. The device drivers, the shells, the libraries, and the utility program can be changed without changing the operating system. In fact, some free and open source operating systems like Linux provide a number of choices for each of these. Underline this line. Linux is also operating system, but it is a freeware operating system. We can easily download from the net and install in our system. While Windows is a Windows we need to purchase it. Windows operating system is not free operating system. So such choices are available from Linux provides a number of choices for each of these, and though some proprietary operating systems do not offer a choice in shells or utilities, such choices are available from third-party vendors as well as the open source community. What is open source? Now you will be available with this word. Open source is the source coding of that software will be available for you. Hence, identifying an operating system based on these components would be fallacy. The consideration has given rise to definition that the kernel and only the kernel. Only the kernel is the operating system. All other things are changeable. Hence, are just auxiliary accessories. Underline this line. The kernel is the operating system. All things are changeable except the kernel. Users from often mistakenly associate a particular user experience with particular operating system, but they forget that the user experience is provided by the shell and the shell is changeable. To emphasize this fact, just look at 4 screenshots in figure 5.3 and try to identify. We will see the operating system in each use. We will not be able to differentiate between these screens a large extent. Here, the upper 2 screenshots were taken on Windows, while the lower 2 were taken on the Linux. Different categories of computing devices and operating system for them. There are a wide array of computing devices serving a variety of purpose. Here we present them in order to form a largest of the smallest. As per the computer size, they are defined the computer. At first we will see this screen. These both screen are from the Windows operating system. As per the explain the upper 2 screenshots were taken by Windows while lower 2 were taken by Linux. See. Graphical user interface. What do you mean by graphical user interface? We are able to do with the help of picture. When you want to create a folder, right click and create a folder. You are understand this is a folder. While in character based or command based operating system, you cannot see any picture. So these both screenshots are our Windows operating system while we are working till now with Windows operating system. While these both are Linux operating system. These are the pictures of Linux operating system. GUI, graphical user interface of some operating system. In the above paragraph, they are explained about this both screenshot and this both screenshot. So now we will see the types of computer. Different categories of computer. Computer given name by their size. The largest and the most powerful computer ever built are known as supercomputer. Underline this line. These are these are computers that can perform millions of billions of floating point real number operations per second. For example, in November 2011, the K supercomputer of Japan became the first supercomputer in the world to be able to perform 10 petaflops, i.e. 10 raised to 16 flops floating point operating per second. India is the one of the few countries in the world to have developed to her own supercomputer. Underline this line. This is a proud for us. The supercomputer is not in every country. Only in few countries supercomputer are available. India is also a country. India is a country of that few country which have a own supercomputer. Underline this line. Such computers are used in some of the most complex and computation-intensive problems in the world, like weather forecasting, nuclear test simulation, molecular modeling, etc. These computers are vastly different from common variety personal computer. They utilize the power of thousands of processors connected using very high-speed channels and working on a single program in parallel to achieve very high speed. Underline this line. The most critical aspect of an operating system for a supercomputer are perform optimizations as well as distribution and coordination of both data and computation among the thousands of processors. In supercomputer, there are 1,000 processors. The operating system typically use the variants of a lightweight kernels like CNK or CNL at individual node level, while using a Linux variant for managing the overall operation. You must be remember only 2 to 3 lines. The largest and the more powerful computer ever built are known as supercomputer. India is the country which have her own supercomputer. Today we will conclude our session here. You must be read the content which we covered today from file system to supercomputer category of computer. In next session we will continue. Thank you.